Good morning. Welcome to Prenatal Yoga. Today we're going to be focused on the low back and hips region, and we'll be starting out this practice on our backs. We won't be here for long. Laying down. Now, however, if anything in this workout does not feel good, this yoga class, please make adjustments. So if you don't like being on your back here, flip over to a tabletop and you're going to do a similar motion in table. If you are okay being on your back, take your hands, rest them against your legs, and now you're going to push against your legs as hard as you can. You should feel your baby getting a squeeze towards your back. Okay, release that. Just bring your feet down to the floor, hands to baby, and take 3 deep breaths. Full breath in. Long, deep breath out. Full breath in. Long, deep breath out. Full breath in. Complete breath out. Bring your hands up to the sky, and then we're going to roll all the way over. Let's go to the right side first. Bring your right cheek to the mat, left hand on top of right, and then follow the tips of your fingers with your eyes as you open your arm all the way to the ground. Nice and slowly, as you exhale, close your hand on top of the other one. Start to follow the pace of your breath here, inhaling as you open, exhale as close. Inhale to open, exhale, close. Beautiful. A gentle roll onto your back. Again, knees right over hips, hands at your legs. Exhale, push, 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 push. Hold and breathe. Again, it should feel like your baby's getting a really strong hug in towards your back. Feet to the ground. Release that constriction of your belly. And then roll all the way to the left side. Again, hand on hand. This time, follow your right fingertips with your gaze. Inhale, open. Exhale, close. One more time through. Inhale, open. Exhale, close. Beautiful. Take yourself to your back one last time here. Knees right over hips, hands at the legs. Exhaling, feeling your baby getting drawn down towards the earth. This might feel hard. You might feel a little shimmy or a shake. Beautiful. Bring your knees wide, and then drawing your knees up towards your armpits. Take a gentle rock side to side, happy baby pose. Some options in this shape. If reaching for the tops of the knees doesn't feel good, you could take underneath, or you could reach for your big toes. This practice should be healing. We do want it to feel good in our body. Some of the shapes might not be comfortable, but we should never be painful. The next time you're rolled to either side, stay there and then press yourself up to an easy seat. It might feel good here to prop a pillow underneath your sit bones and adjusting until you're comfortable. Bringing hands to legs. As you exhale, pull baby back. Take your chin all the way to your chest. And then as you breathe in, shine your heart forward, lift up through your chest. Exhale, chin to chest, baby back. Inhale, heart up, chin up. Twice more. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Back to center. And then imagine that your spine is like a drink stirrer in a glass. Moving around, getting the joints, the hips lubricated here. Switch your direction. Back to center. Bring your right hand to the ground. Left arm reaches up and over. 3 full breaths here. Change sides. Both arms sweep up to the sky. Take your right hand behind you, left hand to opposing knee, or it could stay on the same knee if you need a little bit more room for your baby. Both arms up, change direction. Both arms up. And then coming to your hands and knees. We're going to bring the toes in a bit, knees a little wide, and find big, big circles with your hips. Switch your circles. Draw your knees underneath your hips. Exhale, chin all the way to chest, tailbone down. Inhale, unwind. Exhale, chin to chest. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Back to your neutral tabletop. Spread your fingers wide and imagine you could tuck your shoulder blades into your jeans pockets. Now baby is going to get a hug in tight. We're going to make some scapular movements. So all we're going to do here in our strong tabletop, as you breathe in, feel your shoulder blades move towards your spine. And then as you breathe out, the shoulder blades move away from the spine. If you're not used to this movement, these muscles might not be used to firing this way. It might take quite a bit of focus. You might place something, an object on your upper back just so you can get that sensation of what spot you're looking to move. This movement can really help to alleviate any tension you might be experiencing in your upper back and neck. 2 more. Bring your big toes to touch, knees go wide, and let your sit bones come down to your heels, your forehead down to your mat. Find 3 full breaths. Back to your hands and knees. Knees directly under your hips. Nice and strong here. Baby gets pulled back. Hover your right knee a little bit off the mat. And then with an exhale, lift it up. Inhale, lower it down. Exhale, up. Inhale down. Exhale up. Inhale down. Exhale up. Inhale down. The next time it's lifting up, keep it there. Extend your leg long away from you. You might walk your hands towards your extended leg a little bit, and you might tuck your back heel towards that extended leg as well. We're just going to press our hips back and forth. Now notice as you find this movement, if your body is asking you to change your setup in any way, listen to your body. Your body knows what it needs right now, way better than anybody else. Now the next time you're forward, stay right there, get stable on that knee, and then rise up. Hand is going to slide down your leg, opposite hand up and over. Big deep breaths into your rib cage. Bring your hand down to the ground, and then reach away from your back foot. Hand will go up to the sky. Exhale, lift the opposite leg off the ground. Hold right here. We're firing up our obliques, the side body, and in pregnancy, these muscles remain. The front abdominal wall, that changes a whole lot. We lose stability there, but you can keep these side body muscles nice and strong, and that will actually help with your hips and your back. Beautiful. Bring it down. Hands down. Just go ahead and tuck the knee in. Exhale, dropping tailbone, dropping chin to chest. Inhale, unwind. Exhale, chin to chest, tail down. Inhale, unwind. One more time. This time we have the option of taking our child's pose, what you did before, or you could walk your hands out, bring your forehead down to the ground, choosing the shape here to make with your body that's going to feel best for you. Where do you need to be creating the space? And if your hips are feeling like they need more attention, take your child's pose. One more deep, full breath. With your next exhale, hug your baby towards your spine. Bring your hands under your shoulders. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. Back to your neutral. Opposite leg now. Left leg is going exhaling up and inhale down. Beautiful. Just like that, up and down. The next time it's lifted, hold, extend. Walk your hands in that little bit, maybe the toe tucks in as we take our movement back and forth, and you might see a really big difference from one day to the next. Next time you're forward, walk yourself up, hand down your leg, reach up and over. Long, deep breaths. Hand to the ground, reaching away from that leg. Arm up to the sky, lift your back leg up. it back down to the ground. Return to your tabletop pose. Last round of cats and cows here. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Really good. Take your hands out in front of you. Spread your fingers wide. Tuck your toes. Lift your hips. We're coming to down dog. And once you get here, find a nice pedal out of your feet. Land in some stillness. Gently shift your weight from one foot to the other. Just notice if you feel any changes in your hips as you do that. Separate your feet so they're wide enough that you have plenty of room for your baby. Walk your hands back to your feet. Take a generous bend through the knees. Now you do have the option to stay still or move back and forth here. Halfway lift, long flat back, all the way back down to your forward fold. Inhale, reach up, rise up, big, beautiful space. Hands to heart center. Bring your hands to your hips. Take a little bend in your knees, and then really nice hip circles. Switch your direction. Awesome. Just walk to the top of your mat, sit down, and rise. Hand position options. You might take a hand to your heart and a hand to your baby. If you want a little bit more intensity, reach your arms overhead. The next time we sit down, we are going to stay. Let's take a hand to heart and a hand to baby. Exhale, draw your baby in. Hover your right foot just a little tiny bit off your mat. And then take a really big step back. We're ending in a high lunge. Now exhale, hug baby in, hands coming to hips. Lower the knee to the ground and then press it up to the sky. 2 more. Lower it down, lift up. Good job. Lower down, lift up. The next time you're lower down, we're going to stay there. Untuck the toe, bring your hands inside your leg. Let your hips come forward towards the top of your mat. Staying here for big breaths. Straighten your front leg, send your hips back. Your heart going forward to make room for your baby. Walk yourself back up, bending that front knee, tucking your back toes under, lifting them up. Now this time the back heel is going to slide down so your toes are pointing towards that long edge of your mat as you rise to Warrior Two. Breath in and breath out. Flip your front palm, reach all the way up and back, Reverse Warrior. Elbow comes down, reach away from the back foot. Warrior Two. Back foot is going to step up to the front of the mat. Soft bend in your knees. Big, beautiful hip circles. And reverse your circles. Back to center. Really good. Utkatasana. Squeezing the glutes as you rise. Remember, you do have options with the arms. Maybe heart. Maybe connecting with your baby. Maybe reaching overhead. And the next time we're down, hold. All right, my friends, opposite foot is going to hover this time. And then step that foot back. Yes, okay, you got it. Knee down to the ground. Really engage your glutes as you lift back up. We're strengthening all of these muscles around our hips, which is going to help our low back. 2, 1. Next time our knee is down, let's stay there. Hips will move forward, hands to the earth, or yoga blocks, water bottle. If you have something to bring the ground up to you, by all means, use that. Let's straighten the leg, walk the legs back or hips back, and finding a nice stretch at your hamstring. Bring your body back forward, bending into your knee, back toes tuck under, lift it up, drop your heel down, and warrior 2. Reverse. Side angle. Back to your warrior 2. Stay here, breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Stepping up to the top of the mat, last time here with our nice, big, generous hip circles. And then coming all the way down to the ground. Once we arrive here on the ground, we're going to bring one foot to the opposite leg, get nice and tall, and then move your heart in the direction of your extended leg, fold forward. Now, if you're in your first trimester, you might be folding towards your leg. As the baby grows, it might be more towards the center. 3 full breaths in, out, in, out, in, and out. Coming up, take your hand, place it behind you, and then push into the earth. Opposite hand is going to sweep around as your hips move up. Set your hips back down. Now the leg that's bent, you're going to unbend and swing it around so it's in the opposite direction. The front knee, foot bends towards you, okay? Now, twist towards the back leg, and your heart moves in the direction of that back leg. Breath in, breath out, breath in, breath out, breath in, and your breath out. Awesome. Awesome. Side 2. Unwinding, opposite leg is in front of you. Foot to your inner thigh. Nice and tall. Heart in direction of the leg. And then moving forward. Come up, hand behind, sweep it around, hips up. And lower yourself down. Bent leg. Unwind. So it's going to go the opposite direction. Front leg bends. Move your heart in the direction of your back leg. Beautiful, so good. Unwind. Take your hands behind you, feet out in front. Little windshield wipe side to side. One last stretch here. Figure 4, hands behind you. With each exhale, create a little bit more room in your body. 2 more breaths. Exhale. Exhale. Switch directions, switching those legs. You might notice that one leg is tighter. You can control the intensity of this by moving your heel closer or further away from your body. Here we go. 3 breaths in and out. Breath in, breath out, breath in, breath out. Beautiful. Unwind your legs. Find your comfortable seat once more. Take a hand to your heart and a hand to your baby. Feel the connection of your breath to your baby. And in this moment, feel that you are safe, you are healthy, and that you are loved. Seal in your practice with the biggest, fullest breath you've taken yet today. Let this breath go. Full, big, fresh breath in and release. Thank you so much for taking the time to be here. The light and the love in me sees and honors the light and the love within you. Namaste. Please be sure to like and subscribe, and I hope to see you again in Prenatal Yoga.